The U.S. aircraft carrier USS Reagan, carrying more than 90 fighter jets, entered the naval operating base in Busan, South Korea. This is the second visit of the aircraft carrier battle group to South Korea after nearly 5 years, sending a strong warning to the Chinese Communist Party, or CCP, and North Korea. After 5 years, the aircraft carrier Reagan visits South Korea. The 100,000-ton USS Reagan has been in service since 2003 and carries more than 90 fighter aircraft, including FA-18 Super Hornet fighter attack aircraft and E-2D Advanced Hawkeye alert aircraft, and has a crew of about 5,000. The carrier battle group consists of the USS Reagan, the USS Ticonderoga-class cruiser, the USS Chancellorsville, and the Arleigh Burke-class Aegis missile destroyer USS Barry. The battle group will participate in a joint military exercise with South Korea in late September. The USS Annapolis attack submarine will also take part. Speaking at a press conference, Michael Donnelly, commander of the 5th Carrier Training Group, said the visit of the USS Reagan Carrier Battle Group to South Korea further demonstrates the strong alliance between the two countries.
So we leave the messaging to the diplomats. Our interactions with ROK Navy are tactically purposeful in developing interoperability to ensure credible combat power.
He stressed that the ability to conduct joint maritime combat missions with the South Korean Navy is critical to strengthening each other's maritime security forces. The U.S. and South Korea will use joint exercises to send a strong warning signal against North Korea's nuclear provocations. The U.S., Japan, and South Korea are on guard against North Korea's new provocations. At a time when there is a war between Russia and Ukraine, tensions are high in the Taiwan Strait, and China and Russia are facing strong pushback from the international community. North Korean leader Kim Jong Un declares North Korea a nuclear weapon state and asserts that North Korea will not negotiate denuclearization. The utmost significance of legislating nuclear weapons policy is to draw an irreversible line so that there can be no bargaining over our nuclear weapons. Since 2022, North Korea has conducted a record-breaking series of weapons tests and launched its first intercontinental ballistic missile, once again threatening the international community with nuclear weapons. On September 25th, around 7 a.m., North Korea launched at least one ballistic missile that landed outside Japan's exclusive economic zone near the eastern coast of North Korea. Japan's Asahi TV reported that the Japanese defense minister strongly condemned the launch of ballistic missiles from North Korea. It's a threat to Japan. A series of actions by North Korea, including its repeated launches of ballistic missiles, are a threat to the peace and security of Japan and the region, as well as the international community. North Korea fired at least one ballistic missile eastward from its inland at around 6:52 a.m. today. We are still analyzing the details at the moment, but we estimated that it reached maximum altitude at 50 kilometers and flew as far as 400 kilometers if it's on a regular trajectory. It fell in the area near the eastern coast of North Korea, which is estimated to be in the waters outside of Japan's exclusive economic zone. Mike Pompeo, CCP is the culprit of North Korea's nuclear crisis, not Kim Jong Un. The deployment of a U.S. carrier battle group to South Korea is seen not only as a deterrent to North Korea, but also as a warning to the CCP. Former U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo has said outright that the nuclear crisis in North Korea is essentially caused by Communist China. From July 13th to 14th this year, the 13th Asian Leadership Conference, ALC, was held in Seoul, South Korea. The Korean media reported that former U.S. Secretary of State Pompeo had bluntly spoken about the North Korean nuclear issue during the meeting via video link. He said Kim Jong Un believed that the U.S. was proposing the right path, but in fact, Chinese dictator Xi Jinping swayed North Korea to change course. The root cause of the North Korean nuclear issue is Communist China, said Pompeo. In some ways, North Korea's nuclear weapons are just an extension of China's nuclear weapons program. Many doubt Kim Jong-un's will to denuclearize, but Pompeo said, I have a feeling that Kim Jong Un wants to go the right way. He knows it's very difficult to lead an isolated country or a hidden kingdom. Although Kim Jong Un wanted to move in a different direction, North Korea's economy, resources, and the material basis for the Kim family to sustain his rule over North Korea all depend on Xi Jinping and the CCP. Kim has to kneel down to the CCP. Pompeo further pointed out that Communist China regarded North Korea as an important buffer state for them and an instrument to distract the US.